Hello and welcome to another edition of Cougar-Close Up on Go Prince George. This week, we feature a 20-year-old forward who has just returned to the Prince George Cougars from the St. Louis Blues. Zach Pochiro's return was greeted with a ton of fanfare in Prince George, and this week we'll hear how he feels he's matured, not only as a hockey player, but as a human being. All of that and much more still to come on Cougar-Close Up, Go Prince George. Well, Zach, a handful of games now for you back with the Prince George Cougars, back in the Western Hockey League and back in your home away from home, we can call it, up here in northern British Columbia. It's a far cry from, the plains of Las Vegas, Nevada. But what's it like being back with the guys, back at the CN Center and back in the city?
It's great. I couldn't be any happier. We got a good group of guys. A lot of guys want to be hockey players, which is great. We got a good team. I mean, we're 500 right now, which is better than where we were last year. So hopefully we can keep it going and start stringing some wins here and get over that hump and get into a playoff spot.
Year 3 now for you, Zach, in the WHL, and I'm sure each season has had a bit of a different feel. Year 1, you're just trying to get used to things, trying to get acclimatized. Year 2, it's all about, proving St. Louis right. Clearly you did, signing a contract this past spring. But year 3, now you're a 20-year-old. Now you're expected to be not only a gamer on the ice, but a real valuable cog off of the ice. And I know you've only been back for a little bit, but is that a role that you've kind of embraced, that leadership role within the room this year?
Yeah, definitely. I was told going into this they wanted me to come back, be a leader, play a lot, and get the ice time I wanted or whatnot. But yeah, definitely. I mean, off ice is big too. I mean, we do a team workout and then we skate, and then after I'm doing my St. Louis workout, and it's kind of like I'm having a couple of guys jump in with me here and there doing the same workouts, and it's kind of cool to see guys wanting to get better and wanting to take that step. So I mean, if I can get a couple guys or if and maybe the more guys that see that those couple guys doing what we're doing, we could change a whole team's mindset. We can get everyone trying to be a pro.
Being a pro hockey player is something that everyone wants to aspire to be, and you've had a chance now to go to a couple of training camps. You've played games professionally and with the AHL and with the East Coast Hockey League. What are you finding are some of the major differences at the pro level compared to game by game basis in the WHL?
Just the little things like stretching and ice baths and getting healthy meals in you and eating right and staying hydrated, keeping your fluids up. Just little stuff like that I learned from all the other pros that I look up to. They're always doing stuff just so that they're ready to go if they got to do this or play a game. With the big minutes that they play and whatnot, you got to keep your body healthy and keep it hydrated and fueled.
When Zach Pochiro is at his best as a hockey player, what are fans, teammates, coaches, scouts going to notice?
I work hard. I try to work as hard as I can. I show a little skill, I guess. Every now and then you'll see something flashy, like, whoa, wasn't really expecting that. But, this year I've calmed it down. If I get a penalty or whatnot, I don't really argue with the ref anymore. I kind of laugh. All right, that's that. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm already going to the box. So I think my maturity level is also has improved a lot, because over the like last year I came in with a big head thinking I was someone I wasn't, and then the year before I was just trying to make a name for myself. So this year I think I'm coming in a lot more mature and trying to help others instead of just trying to do me.
When you look at this Prince George Cougars team in 2014-15, what are some of the traits positively, Zach, that you notice, things that this Prince George Cougars hockey club can really credit to their identity?
You got a lot of guys that want to be hockey players. Kids get mad when they're not in the lineup and when they're not on this line or that line, and I feel that's big, because you don't want kids that are just going through the motions and not trying to better themselves or become better players. Here we got guys that want to be here, that are trying to strive to get to that next level, and I find that that's a huge difference.
Zach, I know I speak for many when I say it's great to see you back in Prince George and thriving. Keep up the great work. Thanks for making time.
Thank you, Dan.
That'll do it for another edition of Cougar Close Up on Go Prince George. Next week, we'll feature 19-year-old defenseman Joe Carvello, who's currently in the midst of a career year. For more information on Prince George Cougars tickets, stats, and all sorts of other news, make sure you visit the Cougars website at www.pgcougars.com.